West Tigers fans, how the heck are you doing? It is game week, and we have so much to go over this week. We got to prepare for our battle this weekend against the Manly Sea Eagles, and I believe we can and will walk away with the win if we follow a few key points. And today we're going over some pretty broad, overarching key points that we'll dive into deeper this week. But before we do that, my name is Geordie. I am a die-hard West Tigers fan who lives and breathes the orange, black, and white. And if you love the Tigers and footy as much as I do, make sure you go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. Helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So let's get into it. Our first point is the team availability. Now for us, the only thing that we could possibly see is Taylan May ruled out due to his head knock. Although it's been well over a week, I think it's well over 11 days, he should be back, but that is something to be noted. We should get the team list today. I'm 90% sure we'll see him on there, but there's still a slight chance that maybe we haven't heard something and that he could still be out. But as for the Sea Eagles, they are missing a key name too. That is Jake Trbojevic. He is out due to his head knock and is ruled out for this fixture. So sucks for him and sucks for the team. I really hope he gets better. Thoughts and prayers with him. But for us, that's something we can capitalize on. Capitalizing on his position there, making sure that we're running hard at that spot. We're going to be able to shut down a lot of plays because he's got those legs, he's got that agility, and he knows how to play. So with him being out, it's going to be a huge benefit to us. But the question is, can we and will we capitalize on that? They obviously having these injuries means there's going to be a toll on both teams. Definitely the Sea Eagles, to us, I don't think so much. But I think it's going to open up a lot of adaptability and grit opportunities. One, for the Sea Eagles, but two, for us. How do we adapt? How do we overcome if Taylan were out or if their injury comes up during the game? But also, how do we, capitalize and go balls to the wall on their injury, right? Because Jake Trbojevic, along with people like Daly Cherry Evans, just that kicking game to him and all of that, there's so much there that happens that Jake is kind of the center of that. And so him being out is a big blow, but for us, it is a huge, huge, huge plus and a huge benefit that we need to capitalize on. Number two is our momentum swings. The Tigers are improving. The Sea Eagles are struggling. And what I mean by that is, obviously, as Tigers fans, we know we are getting better. There is something shifting in our club, and we are all there for it. But, if you don't believe that, we've won against the Bulldogs and the Titans, and then we did have that loss against Penrith Panthers for sure. But we are on the up and up. We're beating great teams, and our team attitude, our team chemistry is building. Benji is building something great, and we're trusting the process, and so are the players. And you can see that. Although this year is going to be a really, really big stretch for finals, I think next year is 100% guaranteed if we show up and if we play for each other. But for the here and now, recent form for the Eagles have been on a 4-game losing streak. We're talking defeated by the Raiders, the Roosters, the Bulldogs, and then even the Storm that win that super close game. So the Tigers are on the upward momentum against a faltering Sea Eagles. So that's something that we can be super proud about. That's something that we can wear on our shoulders and be like, yo, we have this. We're going into this game. Don't get cocky. Be confident. But the Sea Eagles, they're coming into this often nasty losses and knowing that they're going up against a pretty solid team that has improved tremendously over the last few weeks. So that, I know, has got to be scary for them. Now, tight contest predicted, Tigers not to be overlooked. And this was what I mean by this. Looking at analytics and different data and then chatting with Sam the Statman, there is a narrow margin. Tigers are at a 47% chance of winning, versus Sea Eagles at about a 53% now. If you're me and you like to be optimistic, half glass full, I'm seeing that as 50-50. That's pretty dang close. I'm going to round up for us, round down for them, because honestly, we can pull stuff out of our backside like no one's business. And I think we can pull off a win, definitely. We know we went up against Sea Eagles earlier in the year. We saw how that went. Why can't we do something great and do something amazing? We just destroyed a top 4 team. Why can't we do that with the Manly Sea Eagles? So definitely don't undervalue the Tigers, especially the betting market. They are undervaluing the Tigers, suggesting the value in the backing them with a plus 4.5 spread, which honestly, don't undervalue us. You are going to be so surprised when we come through and we absolutely destroy the Sea Eagles. It's going to be a big, big game for sure. Number 4, key Battlefront. Pack dominance could decide territory battles. We kind of talked about this earlier on in the year against our first matchup. The preview notes that will likely be a low-scoring grind-style slugfest. dominance in the forwards and tight defense will be crucial. We know that. We've known that. Their kicking game is on point, and our forward pack, I believe, is going to be better. But defense is what it's all going to come down to. Who can be the better defender and who can stop great players from getting through. That's what it's going to be, and capitalizing on each other's errors. The Tigers must control the midfield to relieve pressure on the depleted spine. What I mean by depleted spine is we've seen so much shifting, so much movement within our spine this year. I just don't feel like we're firing at full capacity. We have great talent. We have great skill. We have great humans there. It's just, is it 100%? I don't think so. And that's just me being brutally honest. I love our guys, but that's just me being honest. So our spine needs a lot of work. It is extremely deadly, but I just feel like we haven't tapped into that yet. And I feel like this game, if we can give our forward pack, that midfield advantage where we're, running those meters, we're getting those big second phase plays, that will help our spine definitely perform better, and then our back line as well. So that's just my thoughts on that. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree with the word depleted. Number 5 is our home ground edge. Their home ground edge and psychological opportunity. Now we're playing at Allianz Stadium. That I think that gives Sea Eagles a huge emotional boost and familiar conditions. Sure, it gives us one a little bit too, but I think the Sea Eagles are definitely going to be a little better. And then you go, for us, the underdog status, the rising team spirit. I think that they could harness crowd energy to unsettle Manly. So I think Manly's going to come in confident in that confident space, the familiar space. We're going to come in with that underdog energy, the underdog status that I think is going to really upset Manly and really get into their heads. And that's what it's going to be, is getting into their heads, winning the battle up here to win the battle out there, right? So Tigers fans, what are your thoughts on this? Again, this was just a very broad overview of what we're going to be diving into this week. Leading up, we've got our team list coming out, so the next video will be breaking that down, my honest thoughts and opinions and reaction to that. But I think we're going to see probably an unchanged team list of what we had last game against the Bulldogs, and I am all there for it. So, Benji Marshall, thank you for everything you do. If you're watching this video, guys, make sure you thank Benji in the comments below for his hard work on this team and the rebuild that he is part of with Shane Richardson. Those guys are absolutely tearing it up, and I'm so bloody pumped to be a freaking Tigers fan, and I have so much to dream big about. You guys take it easy, like and smash that subscribe button. We do daily uploads here, and a great bloody day to be a Tigers fan.